1, 2, 3, 3 unique luxuries, 4 unique luxuries. But then this becomes not takeable, right? Because I think I would like to actually settle here. Yeah, right here. Gosh, it's so production poor. It's not even funny. I guess I can borrow this. Good stone quarry here.
Bonjour.
So now Napoleon kind of wants stuff.
France, Tover.
Too bad. Kind of relying on Gandhi for cash for my archer upgrades. But he's making like
मैं
15
आपकी
gold per
शांति
turn,
की
so we'll be
कामना
okay.
करता हूँ.
I'm gonna go ahead and sell this settler here, just to connect things. I'll go back up here later. Yep, these tiles are all good. Oh, this terrain is pretty poor that I've got. It's all jungle. And all my luxuries are over here, or this mountain range. This is a pretty crappy start. On deity, this would probably be a scoop. Just wouldn't be able to cut it. I got an archer coming out, we'll be okay. So, alignment's done, goes directly to granary. Built on the other cities is Monument Granary Library. Build an archer, check Gandhi's gold.
मैं आपकी शांति की कामना करता हूँ. मैं सुन रहा हूँ.
Gonna need 320. Don't know how I'm gonna get that. Shouldn't have bought that worker, but it's watering the bridge now. I can probably still take this, it's on flat land. AI, easy game, easy life, right? Beautiful capital. And again, like, you expand down here away from the river, instead of expanding up the river into, you know, nothing but money and food with the little hammers. This is so much better than what they did here. I just don't understand their algorithms.
Ireis considerar.
Excellent. So, making friends with Maria, I can now make friends with Bismarck. Probably in a couple of turns. But Maria also gives me a chance to
Bons dias. Prossegui.
sell stuff. So one turn, this will be 1 composite bow, 2 composite bow, 3 composite bow, 4 composite bow. 4 composite bows at 80 is 320 for upgrades, 80 each. So we'll have 82 gold, and so all we need to do is just sell that marble. We'll get it back at some point, and I still have extra happiness luxury here that I haven't developed, and here I haven't developed, that we can use to upgrade all our archers to composite bows and go ahead and sack Orleans. Yeah, the people in CFC are probably rolling over in their graves and not settling on hills and whatnot, and my production's so poor here, but these cities will pay off in time. This is actually very good land. Yep. So here, you always wait for the AI also to present declarations of friendships to you initially. You can be proactive about trying to renew them, but if you go and ask for them and they say no, it can kind of mess with them asking you if you want one later. So Bismarck will probably go ahead and ask to be friends here in the next 5 turns or so.
Ireis
Yes,
considerar.
I would like your money. Question is, do I want to get another bow for construction? How soon can I go? 2, 3. Yeah, we can hold off on this a couple of turns. We'll go ahead and get bronze working since we need it for this. Right, so that effect is what's known as a click, as I like to call it, where 2 friends make friends with another friend, and the reinforcing diplomatic bonuses create a circle of friends, and I'm in this circle. It's a very good place to be in Brave New World because of the ability to sell luxuries and strategic resources for full value right then and there. And Napoleon's boxed out. He's actually going to get a negative diplo modifier with all 3 of these civs because I'm at war, because he's at war with me. Citizenship under worker. And we go and down here. Excuse me. Full value of luxuries is 240 gold as a lump sum, or 6 gold per turn as trading. When you're trading luxuries, the AI values gold per turn factored over 30 turns at a different valuation than lump sum. If you can trade for lump sum, you'll always get more gold, and you not only will you get more gold, but you will get it sooner. And in this game, getting stuff sooner is always better than getting stuff later. So here he's wants a white piece. He's broke. He's got 1 gold per turn. He's got 2 cities. I don't know what his army size is actually. So someone cleared the camp right here. It's not active anymore. This one I think still is. Natural wonder, that's good. More happiness is great. You can see we're actually going to hit a natural golden age before we get to representation. This is actually pretty cool. Because of all the happiness we got from the mercantile city-states. So the horses are done. It's 4 horses.
Bons dias.
Ah, crap. Sucks.
मैं आपकी शांति की कामना करता हाँ
Gandhi doesn't want
मेरे
to.
दोस्त
Might want them in the future, so I'll hang on to them. I am gonna want to take Maria's money now before she spends it.
Bons dias. Sou todo ouvido.
How do you manage happiness when you're not in a position to do quests for nearby mercantile CS? Okay, here I'm playing Ultra Greedy. I actually have traded 2. I have silver, furs, and jewelry. Those are all coming from city-states. So what I've done is traded off all the stuff I've got for money, just so I could have enough money to rush by this. If I did not have these mercantile city-states with such favorable dispositions, what I would do is I would not sell those luxuries. I might buy this tile and get the copper here. I might go bronze working sooner and get the orange. I might actually care to get the silver. The important thing is you saw how I settled this city down here and this city over here. Always got a unique luxury here and here. So they're always going to pay for their base happiness. That's one of the really important things about Liberty is you have to secure unique luxuries with your expansion cities. This is, again, not a really good map for this. Usually you could do a little bit better. Here I didn't secure one. It's just because I was so flush. If I didn't have these unique luxuries or these city-states, I might just skip this 3rd city entirely and just go right for the attack on Orleans without building that 2nd settler. Now we get to construction. I wouldn't have delayed construction at all. I would be going in on turn 60 instead of turn 65. Yes, the AI would rather have a gold per turn than lump sum, but lump sum is a reward for being friends with people. Oops. So I really don't want New York to grow anymore. To be productive instead. So 2 more. I need 130 gold. Gandhi has 55, Maria has 288. Okay.
Bons dias.
You can take loans straight up like this. And Napoleon will never be able to beat this. Not on Immortal. This is just death. I could actually probably walk into... I'm actually probably try to threaten his capital for a favorable deal. So, this done, I really want to get a caravan out. I just blew all my gold per turn for a loan, and Melbourne has a quest, and they also only have about 6 turns left of contentment. We'll go ahead and go back to bronze working. We'll get this worker down here. Got those wonders. Morocco got Stonehenge. Plane's still shut out. Just checking the things. So Tyr wants a road. Oh, that's easy enough to do. We'll just road it in from Boston. That'll keep me allies for them for forever, basically. Sophia wants a trade route, but we'll wait until they're not angry anymore with us. Everyone wants a great profit. That'll happen eventually. Budapest, a little too far for now. Working down, back to calendar. Ooh, there's a extra worker up here. We'll go grab that after we deal with Orleans. Okay, how to approach a city. You want to move all your bows within shot range in the same turn, then you want to start firing the next turn. Or this turn if you can. So this is a hill, we'll be able to fire over the woods, so move this guy here. Here's a composite bow, he'll be able to move here and take a shot. This guy will be able to come here. Oh! Spamawatha. He's pious. He's piously spamming. So 6 digits to 7, so he's only 3. These are shit too. Mortal is so easy. Okay, go there. This one will be a backup. And Orleans will probably not fall next turn. Let's see here, 1, 2. Well, actually, it'll be close enough that I can move ahead. Go ahead and move my spear there. Barb died, so I can come back out over here. And you can go ahead and start working on this quarry so I can actually get faith I need out for this. Here. You're just doing this for lack of anything else to do. I need to move get my workers down here to improve these 2 tiles. Did 23 damage to that composite bow. This guy up, and boom, just shot. Writing. Latest writing you'll probably see in very many games, but you just don't need libraries, really. We're more interested in getting your caravan up, getting a trader out quest going, getting a little extra money since I'm flat broke, getting a huge army. So a lot of times you might see, like, you know, in tradition builds, almost starting a national college at this point, but in this build what you do is you get your 4 cities up, you get your land, and then you use the Great Person from the Liberty Finisher. Stopping all policies, Liberty will give you a free Great Person, you get a Great Engineer, and you use the Great Engineer to build a national college. Since it takes longer, since you have so many cities. So you're starting to move up troops, but it doesn't matter. The city's cooked. Let's see what we can get from them.
Bonjour. La France.
Nothing. Okay. So my train is open. Points is kind of rough. I like rough upgrades anyway. And drill. Barb, it's getting annoying. Go ahead and build a watermill hill. Actually, go ahead and kick out a shrine here. It's a little extra faith per turn. I'll be at +7 when this quarry finishes, and +8 will be much better. I believe there's probably no religions yet. This is really late. Usually there's a couple of religions by now if you have like any of the faith mongers in the game. So we'll take this. It's got nothing. Absolutely nothing. So we're just gonna burn it. Paris has no walls, but it is on a hill. Really, I'd be more than happy with a peace deal rather than conquering his capital. He's kind of crippled at this point, but we'll see what he gives me. I'd like to get some luxury resources for 30 turns from him. Oh, so Sophia's afraid. Get 95 gold from him. Lose influence. I don't think I want to be a bully. Barbs.
Bonjour.
Okay, so this is what I
La France t'offre
do it.
cette proposition exceptionnelle.
So, he'll give me these two. I'm fine with that.
Exceptionnelle.
Just get him out of my face. On deity, I would not do that. On deity, I would actually move for his capital. But here, I really just wanted to play a peaceful expansionist game. Prove that, yes, I can actually not kill everyone. This is the city that's burning. Now, I could annex it at this point. And it's my empire. Let's see what the benefits of that might be. Oh, none. I'm actually just gonna burn down. I'll just resettle here. I'll actually just expand again after I finish National College. Melbourne wanted a trade route. Give it to him. I have 4 workers, so I don't really need more workers. I'll need 6 workers. So I will go right into a stoneworks, because I do need production out of the city. It's 12.5. It'll also give me an extra happiness as well. So this is interesting. So Kabul wants Sophia bullied, which I can do and get culture from them. So yes, we will do that. It'll make France angry at us, but they hate us already. Right?
Bonjour.
This worker belongs to Sophia. I'll keep it. If it belongs to Kabul or Melbourne, I probably will return it. No faith city-states either. That's another thing. You look at the distribution. 3 militaristic, 3 mercantile, 2 cultural, no faith. Writing's done. We don't need you don't need philosophy until the finisher is complete. So we're in our natural golden age now. In 7 turns, we'll get about 7 or 8 turns we'll get representation, get another golden age. So we probably don't need that just yet. If you do this, you can also go Oracle, which is really strong. AI does not prioritize Oracle, and we could probably build it turn 90-ish. We don't really have too much else going on until the finisher completes, so we'll give our capital something to do. So we'll go ahead and do that. Other option is go sailing, so you can get the trade route. I'm not going to bully anyone else.
Es wäre in eurem Interesse, dass ihr dieses Angebot sorgfältig...
Sophia, so we'll keep that. Alright, so what we're going to do here is that. Gets me back up to positive gold income. So turn 72, 4 cities, on route to National College around turn 90. And we have an army, and we went to war.
T'offre cette
Crippled Napoleon. So you see how powerful the start is when you execute it with even like remote competence, which I generally don't do. Right, so there are barb camps to hunt. Just one out over here. Too far. I'll send an archer out over there. So, here, Granary, Monument, I actually took the time to go to shrines instead of writing, go writing library next. We are going to have to find some production for this city. Probably get to buy this hill. Again, that's a really decent ability. See how cheap these tiles are? Thanks to America's UI. These guys are not nearly as bad as people make them out to be.
मैं आपकी शांति की कामना करता हूँ।
Bons dias.
Yeah, just a aside, going back to what I was saying. If you build an army like this on DD, you really want to actually get something out of it. Just burning a city and making some space is not enough. You really want to, go and cap his capital. I just, for this purpose of this exercise, I didn't do it. But if I was on DD and I had this army and he was in such a weak position that he was giving me that offer, yeah, you crush this thing every time. My oranges plus 14 happiness. Tire 68. I need to start getting a road down there. So we'll start getting roads up. Now this terrain is awful. Gotta get rid of this barb, it's driving me crazy. Just as a side, you can see that I've got, here's the trade route, and you see I've got units kind of picketing the area, fog busting so camps don't spawn, so I have to deal with barbs trying to pillage a trade route. That's like the worst thing ever. Quarry, Stoneworks, new production. Maybe we can put this guy on roads. Yeah. So I can expand these two. Still got plenty of food, but I think I would rather work this. Get another Golden Age. 16 turns for National College, which puts in at 95, turn 95 National College. Which is good. We'll go actually to engineering after this, so we can get aqueducts up. So Islam got monasteries, so pagodas and tithe are still available. This is really tempting. It's like 6 gold per turn. Yeah. Maybe one of the city-states will ask for it while I'm building it. Oh. Sweet. Turn 105 National College. In my deity game, that's about what I'm actually probably going to cruise into. That I was playing last night. Of course, I took an enemy capo on the way to do it. That time's fine. Actually, the time to education is more important than time to National College in a lot of ways. See, I might have kept this city. France still has a higher score than me. It's probably because of Paris's population.
Bons dias.
मैं आपकी शांति की कामना करता हूँ।
Sörhege kahta jada.
मैं आपकी
Copper
शांति
from...
की कामना करता हूँ।
So, renew my friendship with Gandhi.
मैं
Sell
सुन रहा
stuff to
हूँ।
Gandhi. 419. If I wasn't building this, I could rush by it, but there's no point because I'm not going to hard build a national college anyway there. So we can go to engineering. We can go straight to civil service. Capitals can be... Let's see here, what actually... Local commission 4 turns, and I can build a caravan there. I think I'll do that. This bard camp has been out there forever. I like wars. Learn to like wars. You want to play this game more? more you play at a higher level, learn to like wars. Even if you don't take anything, like, you just get such a huge leg up through learning how to execute and bully people.
جيت وأنا كل أمل.
No, because that's our last copper. Right, so Ben wants porcelain, and they give us that for our profit. So when given the choice, not religious man, but Shinto is cool. We're all weeaboos here. Tithe is my general pick. Ceremonial Barrier is just nerfed to the ground so hard. Interfaith Dialogue is good when you've got like really high faith per turn output, and you have neighbors like Theodora, Halle, Casimir, those guys. All these others just really not that great. Tithe always gets you 40-50 gold per turn if you actually take time to spread it. Get rid of it. Here, pagodas are the no-brainer. Pagodas actually allow you to get additional culture without having to create writers in your cities for border expansion. You get faith, so if you get like 7 cities, this will go up to probably around 30 faith per turn after cutting into some city-states and another couple of quarries. 30 faith per turn is good enough so that we can buy some great people late in the game. So it's just a no-brainer. These two are just like 95% what I pick every time. This trade route this road is almost done. I'm gonna go ahead and start routing down to Tyre so I don't lose them for too long. Actually gonna let him grow a bit.
Poco, pero
Not a good idea to sell excess happiness in a 17 Golden Age. 8 of this happiness is coming from a peace deal. I have Napoleon, and what I could sell is 1 copper, or the citrus. All these are just singleton uniques. It's not an awful idea, but they don't have cash for it. I've been looting them like crazy, and it's just not going to be benefit now. What could be benefit is trade even for silk if Maria gets it again, for the We Love the King Day bonus in some of these cities, because I should be getting some reasonable food out of them. We'll do is that. So, sailing for the trade route's done. New York will finish with its library, and I'll build a caravan there to fill the second trade route. Always try to keep your trade routes filled. It's just such a huge benefit during the game. Okay, optics for Boston. As a detour, civil service is where I need to be. You did notice every single one of my cities is along a river. That's quite intentional. I love river cities. I love civil service. I like seeing 15 plus food growth in my cities right off the bat when I hit it. So that's tempting. Option is engineering, but I think I will go into trapping for the time being.
Bons dias. Certamente que não. Muito bem. Sou todo ouvido.
Watko numeron? Ja saada sudera.
So he will go to Declaro. He will go on Maria. Oh, this is actually relatively tempting. But my question is, would Hiawatha even live?
Ja saada sudera.
3 cities, 9, 6, 3, 14, 8,
Bons dias.
2 cities. I think they were just trade units. I don't think I'd really do anything. So I won't instigate that war. What I could think about though is,
Salve.
God, these guys need to expand.
In Kipe.
Oh,
Poco offero. A te considerandum.
although what I'll actually probably do is I'll probably try to take these 2 city-states and then just press Napoleon with machinery after I consolidate to 6 cities after National College. So here I want a caravan, city grow. I really need a lighthouse here. This is terrible. These tiles are atrocious. Got the mausoleum, as expected. Go Oracle next. This library's going to have to be bought. I didn't realize that this was out, that I didn't have one here. That was a big mistake. I had to get money from a loan, another loan to get it. But don't make that mistake. Building a granary there was super greedy. It has no production at all.
मैं आपकी शांति की कामना करता हूँ।
Bons dias.
You might just go to war anyway. when when I get my marble back, I'll get some extra influence from Melbourne, so I don't have to worry about losing them. I'll get Tyre back too, so that's gonna take care of the happiness lost from selling the citrus. Shit needs to go that like turn ridiculous. I mean, it's Bismarck, so he was beelining civil service. That's why I went so early. Even on D-Day, it goes even sooner, just casually.
मैं आपकी
Bons dias.
تحياتي. كيفاش؟
Keep one horse in case I need to make a horseman. What? Oh, I built a mine there. No wonder my happiness is so crap. Wow. Oh, that's why. So 2 turns National College. Should be able to just loan enough money.
Bons dias.
Yeah, by the way, if you hadn't figured out, if you can't get money from the AI lump sum trades, because you don't have Declaration of Friendships, you need to be much more careful with your build orders. Make sure you have all your libraries done when you finish Liberty. Decision will be a while. There. Back in action. Lies again. Use these guys for now, but my rewriter will actually come up around turn 130.
Bons dias.
Okay, so I have extra silver for the city-state, so that's fortunate.
Bons dias. Prossegui.
And we'll get our engineer. College, push that in one turn. We're gonna go optics. City's just horrendous without it before we go engineering. Get the marble back. Oh, this is a Pangea. If this wasn't a Pangea, there's a few things. One, the second scout isn't nearly as strong. And you might just go one warrior into one scout, and then go into your monument shrine, just for a little bit faster build order. But on a Pangea, you just want to meet all these city-states. You want to get the gold from meeting them. You want to meet all the AIs, so you can, like, you know, accidentally get into declaration of friendships like I did. Just be aggressive about it and explore. Meet AIs, you wind up getting, you know, city-state relationships even with city-states, you know, that aren't near you. Just the 2 scouts is really powerful on the Pangea, and I can't imagine not doing it. So we'll finish up the Oracle here. Do this one turn. No. And we're gonna go aesthetics. I mean, sorry, patronage and gate consulates. Since we've got all these city-states, we can do pledge to protect plus consulates, which will make us permanent friends with all of them. And we'll get, you know, just a passive drip of happiness, military units, and culture out of it for free, basically, for 2 social policies. It's like one of the best deals you can do on a Pangea because you meet all the city-states. It's very rare. I mean, I would have to be playing like Babylon and like skip the medieval point entirely and be right in the Renaissance or Korea to not do consulates. And even then I'd be complaining about it the rest of the game. Oh, and Bismarck beat it to me one turn. That's no big deal. That sometimes happens. Sucks, but it's okay. I could have like held up the National College, but there's no reason. Watermelon. I have some money now. Yes, I did play Venice. I play Venice tradition into commerce to autocracy and conquer the world with rush buys and the ability to just make massive amounts of units and afford them. Some people, you can go Diplo and in the game like 50 turns sooner, but I feel Venice is probably one of the strongest autocracy domination civs in the game. Bismarck. I mean, turn 95 was kind of late. That was a greedy oracle, but because I was in such a strong position coming out of the early game, I felt I could go for it. If I didn't get it, it wasn't a big deal. I can still build the pyramids. I just don't think I need the workers. So I'm going to kick out this water mill and go into another settler for this spot up here.
Ireis considerar
não.
esta oferta?
I have to get my income back out of the crapper. Does anyone want to trick out? Tyr does. Get a little science from Napoleon, but not a big deal. Not as important as getting influence. Settler. My puppet states did limited with Venice. I went with 3 max. It's not a bad number. You get the 1 free from optics, and then you probably, you know, just generate a couple more. It's not terrible. I mean, the important thing is you need to keep feeding Venice. Like, Venice needs to be like a size 28, 29, 30 city by the end of the game for an optimal game, because you need to run all the guilds there. Plus your scientists, because that's where your national college is. So, as Venice's food starts to get low and its growth starts to get low, you probably need to puppet another coastal CS for the cargo route back. That's a general good rule of thumb. What about buying spaceship parts with freedom? It's not with liberty. The problem with Venice's science is that puppet states get a minus 25% modifier to beakers produced per city, and that's going to really gimp your science. You can do it if like Venice is next to a mountain and you can get an observatory and just build a super science city, but you also have the contention between needing great merchants to get puppet states and getting early great scientists, so you can snowball science and get to labs faster. So I don't really like science with Venice all that much for those reasons. It's doable, and sometimes it's just quicker, but it's not optimal. So I'm going to wrap this one up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the settler probably right here, because this tile is dead, and just suck up the flat land. Probably borrow this, actually I might settle right on the marble. 1, 2, 3, I'd lose 1. I wouldn't be able to get to this tile. No, I'll settle here. I wouldn't be able to get to this quarry, unfortunately, and have to use lumber mills for production purposes. But this is a good, this would be a good science city. It's just going to need some production help, even after a workshop, to be viable. Then I would tech to civil service, tech to education, tech back to machinery, get crossbows and pikes, and annex Paris, basically. I would get more composite bows. I would get catapults upgraded to trebuchets right before I went into Paris and take its capital. And then I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would probably just keep the city at this point. It's in a much better position than this was. 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd leave him down here. And that would be that. I could also expand. This might actually be better with a settler, to expand down into this valley. You get all this cotton. There's just so much cash. Gandhi wouldn't be happy, but what is Gandhi gonna do, right? I have, you know, military units out the wazoo. This overall layout is probably would be optimal for an order science victory with all the jungle. You could just create a colossal number of beakers out of all these rivers, all this jungle. There's a free horseman from my city-state I got. And you would just be set. So, that's it. That's kind of just a run-through of this opening. You can use it in your Emperor games, your Prince games, in your Immortal games. Again, in your Deity games, it will actually look very similar, except Napoleon would have settled in my face again, and I would have killed him again. And he might have been a little bit more aggressive, might have a little bit more units. But I would have definitely pushed on Paris if this was a Deity game, just to KO him and have this entire stretch of land to myself. So I hope you guys learned something, and if you have any questions, I'll post this up to YouTube, or hang around in the chat a little bit afterwards. Or you can catch me on the NeoGAF thread. Yes, I do have a DD game, DD level game I played yesterday. It's on my archives, if you want to watch it. Or you can try to continue that sometime this weekend.